Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Indie Informer Plays. I'm the Indie Informer, and today we're playing TR-49, Inkle's latest release. We had teases for a long time that they were working on something. It feels like they dropped the announcement that TR-49 was the thing, and then they're like, and it's coming out in like 2 weeks. It was not a long time between knowing confirmed existence and the actual dropping of the game. Hello everybody in the chat. Dr. Milano, you are first. Congratulations. Hello, Roger, Gamerheads Podcast, and Who Can 6. It's good to see a murdering duck. I know that you do that because I believe that is Dantax emoji, if I remember correctly. It's one of my favorites as well. It's a happy Friday, despite the somewhat somberness of the song of TR-49's opening. Look at that, who can? That's just Dantac's face right on my screen. We should go check out Dantac. He never streams when I do, though, so I can never just like jump onto his stream and be like, hey, we're raiding, which is a shame because he always plays really fun games. I have not played TR-49. We do have an impressions piece up by the amazing, talented Peter Hunt. I'm sorry, I can't say your last name, Peter. But yeah, I have not played. I know that it is a deduction game. Hopefully, like, it's got me a little nervous. Like, what if I'm not smart enough for this game and then I totally screw up on stream? But we're gonna try. I really don't know what to think. It's really hard to gauge just from looking at like images of this game what's gonna be going on, because like, yeah, a little like backyard baseball for all y'all. I don't know if that's the term. But a game like this is very hard to find images for because you're basically looking at a screen on your screen the whole time. So like if you go back and look at everybody's like reviews and coverage and stuff, there are very similar pictures, because you want to show what the game is. You want to represent like this is what you're going to be playing. But when you are putting stuff up, a lot of times writers are very conscious of the fact that, you know, if there's an embargo, which there was in this case, and most of the time there is, you're aware that you are going to be posting alongside however many other people who are posting their coverage at the exact same moment as you. So you try really hard not to duplicate the picture. But when you have TR-49 and the picture is almost exactly the same in each case, it's really hard to not do that. Is there anything else going on this week? I don't think so. It's been an amazing week for indie games. Like, there were a lot of good choices. Jawar, hello, welcome in. It's good to see you. There were a lot of good indie choices for this weekend. Let me know what y'all are playing, because picking just to put like options down, because if you don't know, the Indie Informer community picks what I play every week. And they pick from like a poll that goes up the day before streaming. And even just picking the games for the poll was hard, because just to narrow it down, but they had to do the hard work of actually picking the one game we were going to play. And this won out. But there were tons of other good go play Mio. I'm so in love with that game. If Metroidvanias are your thing at all, even if they're not, they have some really, really amazing assist options to get people who are usually not into that genre to kind of ease into it. And I really love that. Let's see how this plays out. Now, when I started playing, usually I'll start up the game I'm about to play and let it go to the start screen. But this game just started. Okay, so TR-49's not waiting for anybody. So there were a couple of lines of ominous, sort of poetic dialogue that y'all missed. And then I hit the pause button very quickly. So we're going right into it. This is TR-49.
Abby. Abby? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Okay, am I Abby?
Jesus, this
Oh,
thing
no.
doesn't work at all. Abby? Are you there?
Okay.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, Abby's fine.
Oh, excellent, it works. My name's Liam. First up, Abby, can you tell me where you are?
Okay, what's going on? Why does he know her name?
And come on now.
This is, some kind of cellar.
Why
It's
would he-
dark, I can't really see.
Dark? Alright, I'll put through some more power, see if that helps. There's that.
Why would he need to
Yeah.
introduce himself?
Better?
I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like this was better. I feel like it's a
Tell me
little
what you can
creepier. I don't know why I'm here.
There's a machine. It looks old. It's made of... What even is this stuff? It's like dinosaur plastic.
Formaldehyde resin. Is it working?
Formaldehyde resin.
I don't know. How would I tell?
Try using it. There should be some switches,
Oh.
some kind of input system.
Ooh. Oh, I'm picking letters, y'all. It looks like a dune sandworm. It was like Soviet Union era technology. That's all I'm saying. Press A to confirm.
Abby, talk to me.
A. What? How do I talk? Oh, okay.
Abby,
Yes? Oh.
Okay. There's a dial, and it makes the code on the front change.
that's right. There are codes for everything. That's how it works.
Okay. Cool. Something's happening.
Abby? Abby?
Ooh, powered on.
I'm alright. The screen lit up, but it's not good. I can't read it. It's gibberish.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Okay. Don't worry, we'll figure this out. This is a code, and we're gonna solve it.
Aren't there any instructions?
This place is made out of vacuum tubes and relays, so no instructions.
I don't know why you're giving me attitude, Liam. I didn't ask me to come down here in a creepy basement. I don't even know. I don't know the nature of my relationship. Am I down here of my own free will? I don't know.
Abby, talk to me.
I don't need to talk to you, Liam. Calm down. What's happening? TR-49. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm here to get this machine working. I'm glad that I have down below just the basics of what my objective is. Okay, so I see some codes. Okay, we're going. I need to discover what this machine is.
Half this entry is corrupted. It looks deliberate. Like it's been hidden.
Not for long.
I think the machine's trying to protect itself against strangers.
Oh,
We
it's a
need to
thinking
try to
machine.
understand what's here. It's the sources that matter.
It's the
If
sources.
we can make sense of the sources inside the machine, then we can get it working. Get control of it. So record any titles you find.
Recording titles. Okay. Recording titles of sources. That's on the list.
But listen,
Okay.
make sure you're keeping track of what you find. You could get lost in this thing.
I could get lost in this thing. I'm recording the titles of the sources. That's the status. Source 1 found. Boot index is the name of the game. Load preve? Yes. Okay. So, knowing what we're getting into, I can't help but read the fact that preve is all capitalized as something. There's something going on here. And, like, load looks wrong. I'm suspicious. I'm deeply suspicious of everything that's happening right now. Red dots. I don't know what red dots are for. Oh, okay, I'm really good at this. I'm already winning. TR-49. Her Deb's delights to weave the mirror's magic sight. Interesting. Okay, the note was appended in 1949, so we're looking at Cecil is saying something. And I have a couple of... It looks like I have a couple of options. There you go, yeah. You have to scroll down a fair ways to pick the next option. But I guess we're going to LA. Let's go to LA, 57. Okay, that sounds terrifying. The title is B-Hack E. I don't know if that's scrambled or not. It's got the symbol that's like up top there. 50. It's a softbound book. Okay, condition torn. It's been used. To a cause. Okay, obviously that's not working. So we're back in 1999. User is Elise. We could say Alice, I guess, but I like Elise. I'm sorry, Father. I left. Then I picked up this, I'm gonna say, book at a flea market. I don't know what to pick. Like, I don't know what's important right now. Like, I hope that eventually this is all gonna mean something to me. Okay, so Elise is from 1999. And she's adult-ish. Okay, let's, break code?
This is the title that goes with this code.
Okay.
Break code.
Okay,
Break
boom.
code.
We did it. Break code is ES92. Let's go.
I got one. I got a name.
Okay.
And, okay, this is weird. But the text, it's clearing up.
You believe that the machine...
How did that happen?
Associations. That's how this machine works.
Okay. We're playing a game of word association with some sort of
Machine contains
sentient
a list
machine.
of books, journals, letters, fed in over the course of 50 years.
Okay. Over the course of 50 years, so 49 is the beginning point and 99 is the end point. 88 pages, I'm guessing, is what that means. What's CC? I don't want to hit it yet. I don't want to read it. Had believed the machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever in a line with those
If you
at
can
the...
identify
Liam,
which
I'm
codes
reading.
relate to which titles,
Calm down.
then we can start to build up a picture of what's here.
I'm gonna turn off this radio right now. Matching codes to their title. I got that. With those at the front taking the largest share. So to put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never reach the front. Sounds familiar? Okay. I'm sorry, Father, I left. 14 long years passed.
Right. What's next?
I read this, Liam. Calm down. I don't know if he deserves the flack that I am giving him, but he's gonna get it. 14 long years passed and I picked up this book, Break Code, at the flea market, and you were inside. There was even a facsimile, I can't even say words right now. You know what I'm saying. Facsimile, thank you, of one of your log entries dated 49. I don't know how they got their hands on it, so I came back to feed it into the machine. This time I found the message you left for me right away. I got married, Father, and you weren't there to give me away. Okay, what's happening here? Is her dad in the machine? Did the machine eat her dad? Okay, so Elise is the daughter of the person who built the machine, who first entered something into the machine. So his entry is in 49. That's when this started. She ends it in 1999. She's talking to him like he could read this, but then the end of it says you weren't there to give me away. So like he's not physically present anymore. Okay. Also, I don't trust previous. I don't know what that's about. But let's see. Okay. Let's see what CC is. CC 92. Did that do anything? CC 49. CC 49. That's what we need. We need to go back. Go back to the beginning.
And so, the work begins in earnest.
Okay. Cecil. Okay, so Cecil.
There's a face in the glass.
Just
Oh,
another
ew.
kind of recording. Don't get distracted.
No, son. No, that's a person. That's a person stuck in here.
So there are books inside this thing.
There are people inside this thing.
Was built to understand things that no one else can understand. To find meaning where meaning is obscure. In German war codes originally, then other things.
What other things,
Does
Liam?
it? It's by eating books.
People's souls. This is the portrait of Dorian Gray in technology form. It's eating souls. Okay, so Cecil, I'm already guessing Cecil is Elise's dad. And he disappears. And I'm assuming that's him in the machine. Like he is like banging on the other side trying to get out. Okay. Bay advises caution. I disagree. Pemberton, 1900.
Do you know where you are?
No. Do you know where you are? I'm trying to read. Universe as the surface of a pool. Must stand on the shoulders of giants if we're to see above the surface. The first rung, then. The first brick, the cornerstone. That's our first part of our thing there. Published in 1918, just after the war ended. The First War. Still unresolved. Mine may be the only copy left. No matter, I'll tear it apart page by page and feed it in. Okay. So Elise starts writing in 85. So we have QL. Maybe it's 18? Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna... No! I want QL. That was correct. No. There. QL. I'm gonna say 18 and see what happens. Did that do anything? Yes, it did! Okay, what are we at? Okay, it's a Cecil again. Original copy from 1918 from an auction held by Quentin Lamarchant's widow after his death 6 years later. The cover is marked draft. Inside is a mess of scrawl and elision? No matter. The machine will infer whatever is missing. We will know Lamarchant's mind? There was a final version. It was destroyed.
There's a title right here. Academicalist's Journal... Academicalist's Journal Issue 1.
Okay. Let's go. Did we not go to it? Oh, this is the one we're literally at right now. Okay. I see. I'm really worried about what's happening to us right now. Let's go back to PR-37.
And so, the work begins in earnest.
Is that not correct, I wonder?
He had believed that the machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever on a line, with those in the front taking the largest share. So, to put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never reach the front.
Going back to CC-49.
The work begins.
So this is our original... Who is B? Okay, but this must be... Oh, the symbol and the 1. That's interesting. I'm keeping that in mind. The condition of this is good. It's interesting that it must be in good condition prior to being ripped up and put in the machine, I guess. There's also a face back there. 1856 to 1924. 1924. Who died in 1924? It's a carving. It looks like a coin. I can't see what's on his head. Does that look like hair or like a hat? I don't know what's going on. Okay, is that Quentin maybe? I want to go to issue 1. How do I go to issue 1? The machine will infer there was a final version, it was destroyed. AJ1? We could try. Probably 0. Is this gonna be something? No.
It might help if I knew what I was looking for.
A book. We're here to find a book.
Okay, we're here to find a book. We found one. Congratulations.
There isn't a code here.
The codes aren't random. They're based on the source that was fed in.
Okay.
Hopefully you can figure out where to look next.
Okay, it's A.
Oh, this is stupid. I don't know what I'm doing.
You'll get there. Don't worry.
Don't tell me not to
Person
worry.
for this, Abby.
Okay. It's interesting that the microphone acts as a kind of like... It's talking to a character, but it's also talking to me. Like, don't worry, you're gonna get it. Okay, issue 1. Do we have like a date? Let's see. Maybe it's 18? Because the original copy is from 18? AJ 8. Did that? Okay. It's definitely highlighting issue 1. So let's see. Is there a number and I just missed it? It's only numbers. 1. Nope. I needed it. I need A. Play It Forward Gaming? Hey, what's up? You say yep to something I've said. So, I guess I'm going in the right direction. 1. I think it should be 0, 1. Like, I don't know. It should be A. J. Issue. Yeah, this was the trickiest one to figure out. Oh, okay. Am I in the right direction? Don't tell me. merchant died? 2 years after he died. Okay, hold on. There's gonna be math involved. Hold on. From an auction held by his widow after his death 6 years later. Okay, so let's say that this guy in the coin is the dude, is Quentin. So he died in 1924 after his death. So 2 years, but 2 years before he died. So that would have been 22. Let's try 22. No. I thought I was onto something. Okay, so it's after his death 6 years later. So 30. Oh, we're working on this, chat. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I did. There it is. Alfonso? Who's Alfonso? Oh, okay. They were trying to get me to do math. That was the problem. 1952. Okay, a couple years after. Cecil is still writing here. Alfonso had written a masterpiece 4 years before, so we're told. Interesting. So we're told. God and Witchcraft. That sounds like a fun title. My God, he dances.
Better note this title down. My God, he dances.
Okay.
My God, he dances? Academicalist's Journal, issue 1. My God, he dances? Academicalist's Journal, issue 1.
Do we can go to these at any point. I feel
My
like...
God, he dances? Academicalist's Journal, issue 1.
Okay, hold on. Okay. My God, he dances. I think God and Witchcraft was an interesting title, but they changed it to My God, he dances. I can't find it anywhere. It's only mentioned here. It must have been banned. AJ tries out DME to see if it fits. There was a book of notes, it seems, published by the widow in the year he died. That was 24. So, AJ 24? They talk about the ink he used. Had a little more on the subject. Okay, something's length is to 41. So what's linked to 41? And this is number 7. I'm assuming that's in chronological order of everything that's in here. So we're missing like 2 through 6. Alfonso. DME to see if it fits. It wouldn't fit as a thing. Okay, 41 though. We don't know what that is. But AJ 24. Let's see if that does something. No. I can't just go to 1. AJ. There it goes. Is that a thing? Okay. So is it AJ 41 then? Okay, what's an AJ 41? Oh, this is number 4. Cool. We're in 1950, and this is again Cecil. So we're not seeing any of the real books. We're just seeing notes on the books. Europe is at war. Paris is occupied. But the journal is writing about antler patterns and mistletoe. They couldn't hold out. The journal being, I assume, newspaper of some kind. Under the baleful eye of the Third Reich, they couldn't hold out. They went dark after this until France was liberated. There's a brief mention of a DME book, Internal Oversight, published that year, but they don't say who by. Maybe Alphonse? I think a full review's in issue 17. Okay, so if 16...
Another type. Internal oversight. Internal oversight?
Also, okay, hold on. Let's read the whole thing before I go off into different directions. Dr. Mono, you reached a streak. 1941, boo, the woke allies. Yeah. Dr. Mono. Speaking of, by the way, shout out to everybody in Minnesota right now. Love all y'all. I've got a lot of friends over there. Minneapolis doing your thing. I know they're doing like a big boycott today. I hope everything goes well. And everybody keeps up the good fight and eventually win. Which it seems like a very good connection to what we are currently looking at. Yeah, keep safe too, Dr. Mono. There's a brief mention of a DME book, Internal Oversight, published that year, but they don't say by who. I think a full review's in issue 17.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 17.
Okay, I need to start actually hitting all of the like things that glow. Also, a belated attack on Pinkin Kendrick's Doomed. Follow up to Temporality Waits for No Man.
Temporality waits for no man.
Do we know what book we're looking for? Like, that could be a lot more helpful than this.
I've seen a few entries with this same symbol at the top.
Oh yeah? What kind of symbol?
Looks like a fork.
I don't know, it's Greek or something.
Like a three-pronged fork? That's the core archive.
The core archive.
Those entries form the spine of the machine.
Okay, that's interesting.
And the rest of it all? Is that the lungs and stuff?
I don't know. General intelligence. Grist for the mill of the brain.
Okay. So the radio will glow kind of red when it has something kind of important to tell me?
So, we're mapping out its mind, is that it?
Making sense of it. One title at a time.
Okay. It keeps wanting to talk to me. I'm gonna finish this. Okay, temporality waits for no man. Deserved, probably, though they liked the one before. I shouldn't feed in any more of those things anyway. Okay. So where are we at? Okay, we are AJ-41 is journal something. Okay, I think it's this one.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 1.
Maybe? Keep it there. I'll keep it there. No. Okay, now it's changed to 6. Okay. Never mind. We don't know. I was just making that up. A War Without Internal published that year. So 41. That's where we are right now. I think the full review's in issue 17. Also, belated attack. A belated attack means that it was later. So let's try PK. Let's just try PK. Let's see what happens. Let's go wild. Okay, PK. They liked the one before. So if this is 41, let's just try 40. Did it? No. Belated. So let's try 39. There it is. There it is. Ooh, 45. We're getting up there now. 1984. User Elise. We don't know the title. I read the others, but this one is clearly all true. An accusation wrapped in a novel like a flimsy disguise. Cool sentence. A young student finds a notebook from a dying university professor in his pigeonhole. In his what now? Girl, get out of that pigeonhole. Outlining a principle that can change reality itself, but before he can make sense of it, it's stolen from him. And things around him begin to change until one day a young woman comes to sell it back to him. Enter code to expand. Okay, we're gonna need an expansion on this. But let's... the one before... let's try 38. Did it go anywhere? There it is. Okay, we're back to 17, so we're jumping back. We're back to Cecil. The Chaser to PK36.
I should note down the title that goes with this code. It's clear enough.
Okay, I'm noting it down. Oh no, I went to it. No, I want to go back to the other one. Dang it. I've got too many. I need to focus. But this one's number 6, which is good. We're back to Cecil. The novel, Kendrick's First. The title is a reference to JA-13, not to dark matter or anything else. The story's alright. Angry? Things keep going missing, being stolen. The protagonist is wronged over and over. Kendrick, at 47, seems to know for certain the path he's on. See reviews of this year's title. Okay, and it goes back from 40 to 47, so that's... there was a sequel the year after, and we just looked at that, maybe? Okay, what's JA-13? We're going over. I'm gonna need to go in order at some point. Hey, Pride and Prejudice! I know this one.
It is too long ago. I was in the middle before I knew that I had begun.
This is the very end of Pride and Prejudice, after Darcy has proposed, and Elizabeth Bennet is explaining to him why they fell in love. It's something like that. It's at the end of the book. I read Pride and Prejudice basically every year. Okay, we're back to 49. So I don't have a... this is not a spine title. This is just for other reasons. I'm assuming that's Austin back there. Oh, JA13. That makes sense, Jane Austen. Okay. Classic, sure, but Pride and Prejudice is here for its impact. For example, on the title of Time and Temporality, which we talked about before. Oh, we've got another link to it, so it's here for its impact. So they're talking about literally the title of the book. It is... Okay, when is Pride and Prejudice written? It's early 1800s, right? I'm gonna have to look it up.
Time and temporality.
Okay, so... Why is this shaking its butt at me? Sucker there?
Academicalist Journal issue 70? Academicalist Journal issue 70?
Is it gonna, like, turn into these when we know for sure? Okay, we've got Quentin here. What's his face? So all of the codes so far are the author's names and the year they were written. So 1813 is Pride and Prejudice? So who wrote Time and Temporality? Did we see that back before? Because it's probably going to be close to 13. Oh. Wrote a masterpiece. A masterpiece 4 years before 1930, but we don't know what his last name is. And he... don't see him yet. Okay, I'm really glad we have this. Daughter of the machine's creator abandoned the archive in 1985. Founded in 1926. Issues thought to be present 117. Didn't publish for most of World War II. Okay, so it's got like a little question mark asterisk, so I guess these are guesses until we know later. CC-49 is Cecil. The work begins in earnest. Look at his little face. Look at his sad little Cecil face. Okay, this is nice. This is going to be a good way for us to go back. Okay, published the debut album when he was 47. So he was 47 in 36. And we're going to have to know that for something. 100%. We're going to do that math at some point. Okay, Quentin, what were you up to? Who are you? You look secretive. Why don't I get a drawing of Jane Austen? Come on now. Who is Emma? We might have seen her really early on and I just didn't pay attention. WCC? So Cecil, last name Cecil. Cecil. Which means that the daughter is Elise Cecil. So AC... Okay, so this sends us to the last thing that we were looking at. Okay, I love that. The title's a reference to Pride and Prejudice, not to Dark
the
Matter.
title that goes with this one.
Oh, it's time and temporality. Temporality and time. PK 36. So we have that. We have that. And that's why it's wiggling, because we have enough to know what this is. No, I'll put it down here.
Time and temporality.
Heck yeah.
The text, it's clearing.
Ooh,
How does it
magic.
know?
Yeah, how does it?
Juliet Basingstoke stood before.
I'm guessing Cecil built this thing then?
Cecil Calderley. And his
Calderley.
wife Beatrice.
Oh, that's who B was. Okay, Calderley. Calderley is the last name. That's what we want to know. I still like Cecil. Why would he... Why? This is such an interesting connection to make between what looks to be a very scientific... a novel. Okay. So, we've got someone who is writing a novel who's trying to harken back to Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice in some way in the title. Juliet Basingstoke. What a name. Juliet, obviously a reference to Romeo and Juliet there, so we've got a lot of like love connections. Stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity, like wiped glass, that she was making a mistake. She turned and in that moment became someone else. And this is a spine book, whereas Pride and Prejudice is not. So there's something about this book that's very particularly important. The story's alright, things keep going missing. Seems to know for certain the path he's on. There's a sequel the year after. Okay. So let's see the sequel. Okay, the sequel to PK-36 is shot. Rivalries. Look at this man looking at us. Look at his face.
I know this one's title, I think.
Okay, I'm working on reading. No one gets what they deserve and they never forget it. Kendrick is said to have been inspired by AT-59. AT-59. Who was writing in 59? But I can't see it. It's said that this novel was the moment Emma, there's where she came, fell in love. Okay, so they're probably getting married. I get it. His third book took him longer to write. Is 39 his third book? Or is it his fourth book? So do we conclude from there that there is a PK-38? But I want to see this. It was inspired by... Okay. We are searching through the library. I love it. Ooh. The Idols of King. 59. Cecil. I had to show the Idols of King to the machine. It talks like nothing mattered. I have to show it weight and heft and passion. The way a word can be wielded. Even BE47 agrees? We're gonna spin out. We're not gonna hit that right now. Okay. So there's an additional log by his wife, by his daughter, and he writes another one as well. And this is just a random book. Okay, what's BE47? Oh, section unlocked. Oh, this is by his wife. Okay. Additional log in 69. CC11. That's going to be her husband. If only you read more poetry books and spent less time tearing them up in front of little AL12. Is that Alice? Elise? Maybe then I could trust you? What's happening? What's happening here? Okay. I've added shallot 35. It seems to me the machine likes that one. It sings bits out when it's inactive. Okay. Reading poetry. Okay, it doesn't make Cecil do anything. So sometimes just putting in the code unlocks a section down below. Okay, what's the daughter got to say here? My mother's so hard on him towards the end. I know he retreated from her, she felt betrayed by it, but what else could he do? What's happening? What is going on? This is all about literally him. Okay. We're gonna find out more, but we are going to find out more about poetry in 55 at some point. We're going back. We're going back.
Back here again.
Try something else?
Oh, didn't it yell at me that we know the title?
This one's easy to know.
No, is it? I wasn't paying attention. Where are we? Condition is water damaged. I wonder if that's gonna come up in something. Okay, but because this is 37, we know that.
Temporality waits for no man.
Yeah? Let's go.
The text is clearing again.
Good, good.
We got it.
Legend tells us there must be two men in every love triangle. But there is only him and two of us. We fight like dragons beneath the earth.
What a curious title to be a part of the spine of this machine. It seems very much like it's not classical books that they're interested in feeding here, but why? It does say in an earlier thing, like, stop putting these into it because they're not that great. Said to have been inspired, but I can't see it. Was the moment she fell in love. Probably why his third book took longer to write. So let's... Oh, we don't have any other links. So let's go to 39. And now we're to Elise. I've read the others. This one is clearly all true. An accusation wrapped in a novel. Okay. So what do we know?
I can read it now. Some of it, anyway.
Do we know what it is?
Internal oversight?
Is that right? No, it doesn't seem like it. And it's not the witchcraft one, I don't think. Okay.
My God, he dances?
Nope. So we don't know the title of this one yet? Alfonso is the one who wrote My God, He Dances. Okay. So it's going to be A something. Alfonso had written a masterpiece 4 years before. 4 years before AJ 30. AJ 30 was written when?
All right then.
Well, we assume it was written in 30, right? So... ...4 years earlier, so... maybe we just try Al? Okay, A... L. When was this written? 30? So... No? Okay, okay. We don't know. We could just try to pick letters at random. AJ? There it is. Words are chemical, seeking to bond. Even better, we prepare reality. I stumbled on issue 2 some time ago. Now I have issue 1.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 2. Academicalist's Journal, issue 2.
Did that clear that up? No. I don't know when all the journals were written, apparently. I'll just put that there. Just put that there. It's the earliest one, and it was founded in 26, and we know that. So.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 1.
Oh, she said it with
I
confidence.
can read it now.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, this is issue 1. Welcome to the home of rational thought.
All the people here, all the voices in this place, they're all dead, aren't they?
But I'm not. Listen to my voice, Abby. Focus on that.
Abby's about to be dead. Abby is so dead right now. Okay. Welcome to the home of rational thought. Let us begin with a counter-example. That seems like a strange thing. It's still Cecil, okay? So Cecil is working up until 74 at least. Words are chemical elements seeking to bond. Even better, we pare back reality's flesh to find the stony truth inside. There's a weird mixing of metaphors there. What you're paring back flesh to find stony truth inside. Why not like the bony truth? Why stony? That's interesting. An annual investigation of everything weird and broken and strong. I stumbled upon issue 2 some time ago under the obvious code, of course, the obvious code. Others have crept in from dark places since. Now I have issue 1. Insane already. But even a dog's ears prick in a thunderstorm. They write of Professor LaMarche's revisions. Also, I know I keep saying that guy's last name differently every time, but y'all know what I'm saying. LaMarchant. Destroyed by a monster from the Church of the Rampaging Christ, C89. Startling, acclaim the Frenchman published again. Even as he lay dying, 25 years, and I had no idea. Did the journal's editor know him personally? Man, okay. There's a lot going on here, y'all. We have just cracked the code for Journal 1, which means that we know what year each journal subsequently, because they're annual. So we're going to be able to read this one by one by one. But I think I'm going to leave that to you and not ruin the rest of the game. This is such a cool... This is a very cool, very, like... This is a puzzle game, kind of puzzle game. In your face, everything's a puzzle. I think some of the things are starting to come together. We've got a little eyeball looking at us, maybe for looking into reality. There's a lot going on that I'm still not... Why are we here? What are we doing? I'm sure that's going to be revealed at some point. Why can't Liam leave us alone? That's another good question, just to let us read and figure out what's going on. Why are the things in this machine not the classical works, but the things that are based off of them? I don't know. Why? What's going on with the family? Why is the father pulling away? Why does the daughter say that was all he could do? What's the mom's deal? What's going on with her? Obviously, the father is no longer around when the daughter gets married, and she seems to be talking to him post that, like maybe he's in the machine. I don't know. But what I do know is that this has been a lot of fun. So between this and all of the other games that we have that are so good. Also, Cult of the Lamb, y'all. If you haven't played Woolhaven, that's really hard to put down as well. So we're going to have a great weekend. I hope you have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. I hope you're playing an indie game at some point. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. But you know what? I will see you next week.